All right, Rod, go ahead.
You combined clutch hits, clutch pitching today to clinch the series.
No doubt, and we, got off to a good start. Obviously, KP with another home run, and then we kind of, gave him an extra opportunity to score a couple of runs there in the third. But I thought all told, Grissom pitched out of some trouble. McGuire, just made the one mistake on Romero, and after that, I thought he threw outstanding. And then everybody after that, Crawford, Brown, and Maxwell were outstanding. Compton's hit was certainly huge, and Borden had a nice hit. Chandler Simpson had a great day offensively, and we got a series win, which is great.
The McGuire we saw today pounding the strike zone is the McGuire you were looking for, I imagine.
No doubt. He had a good fastball, located his fastball well, used his other pitches enough just to kind of keep everybody honest. And I was just impressed after he kind of made a bad pitch on Romero that he just gathered himself and pitched great after that.
You talked yesterday about how you wanted to use Brown and Maxwell. It paid off today, and I guess it was even better when you saw Maxwell go in there and get that third out on one pitch.
No question, because Morales just scares you every time he's in the box. I mean, he's a great hitter. He's going to be a pro, and and if you can get him out with guys on base, you feel good about it. And swung first pitch, got a fly ball, and got out of a jam.
And of course, the things that have been plaguing you over the last 3 or 4 games are now positive points for the team. Getting that third out, getting the clutch hit, that type of thing.
Yeah, I thought we played really good for 2 games here. Now we got to try to do it again for Game 3. I'm confident that we'll come out, be ready to go. We had a great crowd today, and I don't want to lose sight of that. Jim Poole's a great man, and took a lot of courage for him to just go out on that field today. And I'm happy that he gets to celebrate this day with a win.
Can you run us through what the umpires were saying on the appeal?
So the play at second, the guy didn't slide, and part of the rule says you have to slide or it's an automatic double play. But then there's a part of the rule which they explained to me that if the guy is not in the vicinity of the base, he doesn't have to slide. So that's kind of what it was, and I thought they did a good job at looking at all that, and I have a more clear understanding of that slide rule. It just seems like that's one they change all the time, but it worked out. We ended up getting out of that jam with Maxwell, and then got him out in the ninth.
Of course, Huff has had 2 days. Normally he's out there on Friday and gets it out of the way. He's had 2 days to watch. I imagine you're looking forward to seeing how he does tomorrow.
I am, and I fully expect he did a lot of work in the bullpen this week. I fully expect that he's going to be, fired up, ready to go, and I'm confident he's going to give us a great effort tomorrow.
Of course, that's part of his personality too. Even when he's not pitching, he's one of the leaders on the bench.
He is, he's one of our captains, and is always in the game, always rooting for everybody, and now it's our chance to root for him tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Robert.
Before we get into today's game, there's 3 or 4 of you, in your first year pitching in the ACC, and you guys have all the physical traits that it takes to win in this league. What has the mental part of pitching been like for you guys?
Absolutely. We actually had a meeting a couple days ago, and the biggest thing that we came to the conclusion of is screw it. Back in the fall, we had the same mindset. It was just fun, and I think that's what we all came together and decided that we were just gonna do our own thing and screw what happens. Just go out there and pitch with intention and try and get strikes and win a ball game.
I imagine at times for all of you it was difficult, after you maybe make a mistake here or a mistake there, trying to recover from that and settle in and keep on pitching.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I had one today. I came in, got the first shot that we needed to get back down, and came back out, and we had a weird little ground out, and then I got to their 4-hole, and I was throwing change-ups, and I didn't have a crazy amount of feel at the time, but I made a mistake and gave him a little cookie, and he winded up taking it deep, and same thing is, that happens, and we actually got put down, but we've been relying on our hitters all year, and that they've never failed to do what they do, and so same thing, screw it, and I go back out there and was able to shut them down and come back in.
For those that don't know too much about you, what pitches do you like to throw, and what was working for you today?
Yeah, my fastball's been my go-to pitch. I've always felt like I'm able to go both sides of the plate, up, down, and I've always had really good feel for that. Same with my changeup. As I said, it was a little off today, but that's definitely one of my favorites. And curveball and slider. Slider, I lost it ever since I last pitched against VT. So I've been throwing my curveball a lot more. Not exactly, the best curveball I would want to be throwing, but me and Debo talked and just make sure I keep on keeping it low in the zone. And from there, there's only so much you can do with your stuff, but really just locate and see what happens.
You have a little bit of a different type of throwing motion. You come over the top a lot. How did you develop that?
Yeah, so growing up, I played shortstop and third, and so I was very much, from the side, kind of like a wing it, trying to throw as hard as I can. Just felt comfortable. But whenever I got on the mound, I just slightly started to get more upright. May you? And I guess it's just a feel thing. I feel like it just feels like I can throw hard from that position. I think everybody's different. Some people throw harder from a rotational standpoint. I feel like I throw harder, north to south, as it would look like. But yeah, it's just where I feel comfortable at, and just try and develop my pitches from that arm slot.
The team went through a tough stretch with the last 2 games against Duke and, of course, the game against Troy. Mm-hmm. What does it say about this team to be able to bounce back against a team that came in, ranked 3rd in the country, and take the first 2 games of the series?
Yeah, as a team, it just shows that we don't care. Who we play. That's the biggest thing. We got guys that will get into us and tell us, when we're doing bad, and that they'll get us up when we're doing good, and that they're going to let us know. And that's the biggest key, I think, to a really good team. And we don't care who we play. Miami's Miami. That's that's what's across their chest. There's no number involved. That's all fun and games. We don't really care about rankings. We never have. So.
Okay, appreciate it. Thanks.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Lauren. Ready for you, Rob.
You've been keeping your average above 400 the whole season, and I guess your time off, it really didn't affect your approach to the plate. I think yesterday was the first time you weren't on base. Today it looked like you were on every pitch that was in there. There wasn't any cheap hits today with line drives. Were you seeing the ball well today?
Yeah, I was seeing the ball pretty well. I was just trying to stay in my approach that Ramsey had us on during the hitters meeting before the game, and just stick with that and just try to help my team win. That's how it played out.
What kind of pitch did you get out of the triple?
What kind of pitch?
Yeah.
Fastball. Yes,
Yeah, teams looks like they've been shading you to left center
yes,
lately.
sir.
I imagine it felt pretty good to pull that one.
Yeah, the coaches were just giving me little hints here and there that they were shifting me, and I felt like that was a good opportunity to take advantage of it. So.
The interesting thing on that hit was that you were about 2 strides away from third.
Mm.
The second baseman had the relay, figured, you know, on most people, he would have a throw at third, and he looked up and started to throw, and
Yes, sir.
shook his head.
Yeah.
That's using your speed to good use.
Yes.
The team has bounced back these last 2 games, you know. What have you seen up and down the lineup from the guys and their approach?
Through the lineup, I feel like we stayed the same. We bought into what Ramsey has prepared us for, and our preparation's been amazing. It's preparing for the guys that's pitched against us, and we just come together, just having the 9 versus 1 mentality.
You've moved back and forth between second and short. How does that affect you as far as not fielding the ball, but as far as, you know, throwing the ball? And is it any different for you, or?
No, not really. I've been adjusted to it. I played second most of my college career anyway, so it's been a good adaptability between both spots.
And I guess it's nice knowing you have Jenkins over there at first. You know,
Most
he's
definitely.
like the Hoover.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Definitely.
vacuums up everything.
Yeah, yeah. Jenkins is great to have.
You're 1 game above 500 in the ACC now. I imagine you want to get over the hump now and get that 2 games above, and not rest on this series win and go out and get the sweep tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. We just want to try to stay hungry and have the same approach tomorrow.
And of course, what you see in this league, especially when you're going into the ACC tournament, teams that get hot towards the end of the year are the ones that you know, are the teams that are doing well in the postseason. So I imagine that's on your minds too.
Yes, sir. Definitely. We're just trying to come together at the right time. I feel like right now we trying to bounce back, just trying to take it 1 game at a time, and we're going to see where it takes us.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, man.
Yes, sir.